Hey everybody, it's Miss Sunshine. It's that time again. It's PE time. Some of you haven't gotten a chance to meet me this year, and I am really sad about that, but we're going to change that right now. So I'm the PE teacher. PE stands for physical education, and I'm going to bring you your PE lesson today. So we're going to walk through it like I do with all of my classes. So we're going to start with an instant activity, a fitness focus, a skill focus, a healthy hero tip, and then a mindful minute to get us finished for our PE lesson today. Okay, so one thing that I do like to always do with my students in class is to have a PE daily joke because it's important to laugh. So our joke for today says, what do you call a farm that makes bad jokes? Bad jokes. Think about what you might grow on a farm, and people sometimes call bad jokes. I'm giving you like an extra little hint here. Give you another couple seconds to think about it. What do you call a farm that makes bad jokes? All right, ready to belly laugh? Corny. Because you can grow corn on a farm, right? And so when people make bad jokes, they call them corny. Okay, now we are going to get started with a instant activity. This is something that I just started with my second, third, and fourth graders. It is called shoe flip. So something that we do with those classes is to get them started doing an activity, and is going to be this for the next 4 to 5 weeks. So here, all you need is a shoe and a chair. And you can see it says the rules. It says 3 steps away. So you're going to be 3 steps away from your chair. Underhand flip softly, especially if you're inside. Be careful of what's around you. And it says number 3, if the shoe lands on the chair, it's 1 point. If it falls off the chair, it's 0 points. And then you do 2 squats. So you can see the video right here. I made it on there, so I scored a point. This next time it falls off, and so I'm going to go over, I'm going to do 2 squats. Now I'm using the chair here to do the squats just to help me know about how far I need to go down. You can use the chair or you can not use the chair, but always remember when you're doing squats that your feet should be about as far apart as your shoulders. Your toes are pointing forward in front of you, okay, and you go down about as far as the top of a chair would be. Where it says in the little yellow box, it says go do 2 to 3 second rounds, 2 to 3 60-second rounds. That is, so I'm going to do 1 round with you, and then I am going to move on. But if you want to do some extra ones, you can set a timer or you can rewind this video and go back through again if you so choose. So I want you to find 2 things. I want you to find you a shoe, and I want you to find you a chair, and I want you to make sure you have good space. Okay, so you want to make sure that there's not anybody or anything that is going to be in your way to play this activity safely. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to get a couple of those things real quick, okay? And I'm going to get myself set up. All right, ready? 30 seconds. Go. Let me show you my space. You can see all of my shoes. I'm going to move my shoes out of the way so that I do not trip and fall. I'm going to grab one of them so that I can play with. I'm also going to open up the door a little bit so that we can have some extra light so you can see. All right, got about 4 more seconds and should be ready. Okay, so you need a shoe, a chair, and some cleared out safe space. Okay, now this next slide, okay, it's going to immediately start and it's going to say the game will begin in 3, 2, 1. Now on 1, the air horn is going to go off, and that means start. So that's whenever you start. Okay. And we're going to go for 60 seconds. Everybody ready? All right. Ready? If you're not ready, just hit pause. Here we go.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Listen. there's 2. 15 seconds. 8 seconds. 3. All right, so I scored 3. Okay. If you scored more than me, way to go. If you scored the same as me, good job. If you scored less than me, it's okay. This is for fun. And I'll tell you right now, my heart is beating a lot faster than it would be if I was just sitting here. And that's the point, okay? To work on some skills, to get you up and moving, and being what we call physically active. So I want you to go through at least one more time, okay? Whether it's that you pause the video here and start a timer on your computer or your watch or your phone or whatever it is, I want you to go back through one more time, okay? But we are going to keep moving on. All right, so our next activity is called our fitness focus. So today we are going to do a workout. So what I do is I do a workout one week and then I do a couple of exercises that we focus on the next week. So today is called Choose It Fitness, okay? And this is how we get fit and stay fit. And you can see with my pretty little face right here on this dice, we're going to actually be using dice today. Now over in the corner it says workout, on your own. So if you were doing this on your own, okay, on the slides by yourself without me, you would have to make sure that you knew all of those pieces, which you don't need to know because I'm doing it, okay, and you're doing it with me, okay? So we're going to move on to the next slide. Okay, now what we will do first, okay, is I'm going to show you the exercises real quick. Now there's 3 exercises, okay, for each number. So you get to choose which exercise that you do. So let me clear this right here. All right, so you choose one. Up at the top, there's a dice, okay? So I'm gonna press play. It's gonna spin and roll. I'm gonna press pause. So I landed on 4. So you would come over here, okay, to number 4. And you'll choose one of the exercises. So let me show you those again. So choose one really quickly. I think I'm going to do mountain climbers. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Okay, again, my heart is beating faster. Is yours? Is your breathing a little bit faster? It should be. That's normal, okay? All right, we're going to do 4 more. Ready? So we'll spin, 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 spin. And 6. All right, so I'll press play here. Select which exercise you want to do. I think I'm going to do jumping jacks. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Ready? There's a chair. Not a chair. A door. Right. Okay. 3 more. Ready? Woo. Uh-oh. My bad, y'all. We already did 4. There's 1. Okay, so let's check out 1. Okay, so it looks like bear crawl, bicycle crunches, or squats. Going for 30 seconds. Which one are you gonna do? I think I'm gonna do squats. Here we go. Now with squats, I normally like to have my hands out in front of me instead of behind my head. It's completely up to you. Try to keep your chest up. Pretend like you're sitting down in a chair and you're standing right back up. And nice work. Okay, let's roll the dice. We've got 2 more. We did 1. We did 1. 6, we've done. 3. All right, so let's look at 3 exercises. So it looks like high knees, okay, side plank, or toe touches, okay? I think I'm going to do high knees. Ready? One more exercise. Ready? Five. Okay. So it's like burpees, inchworm, or V-sit. I think I'm gonna do V-sit. You choose which one you want to do. Ready? Now, as I do with my other students, I try to encourage them and help them walk through breathing, right? So if your breathing is a little heavier, okay, your heart's beating a little faster. One thing that I like to teach is rainbow breathing. So you start with your hands at your side. Okay, when you breathe in through your nose, ready in. Arms go up over your head like a rainbow and out through your mouth. Arms come down. Ready? One more time. Ready? In. And out. Good job. Okay. Now let's move on to our skill focus. So with you guys, I'm going to put my picture over my face. That's me giving you a thumbs up right there. What I've done here is since all of EC is kind of broken up from kindergarten all the way to 4th grade, I found a common standard that we are going to be working on. And if you can see, okay, in every single one of these standards, okay, and what that means is what we're learning today, that's what a standard means, is balance. Okay, so we're going to be working on balance, and we're going to be specifically working on trying to find our balance on bases of support of 1, 2, 3, and 4 today. Okay? All right, so let me move this up so you can see. That's me doing a little yoga pose right there. Balance. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. So balance is whenever you're trying to keep your body even, right? Not leaning one way too far, not leaning the other way too far, but even, right? So that you can stay up and steady. Okay. So what I like to also tell everybody is that you're not trying to, okay, fall over. If you find yourself kind of leaning too far the other way, you need to even yourself back out and try it again. Okay. So you're trying to stay up, okay, and steady without falling over. Okay. So that's balance. And our activity, we are going to be doing different bases of support. And this PE teacher here is amazing. Okay, so I wanted him to help us walk through the lesson together. We're going to start with 5 and work down from 5 to 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to have to come up with 2 balances for each. Now, we're going to talk about at the very beginning the different points of your body that you can use. So I'm going to press play, and it's going to play here. Okay, so here is the first one. Let me move this up. Let me click out of this so you can see. Okay, so we can use your feet, your hands, your stomach, your head, your back, your bottom, okay, your knee, and your elbows. Okay, so you have 3 plus 5, 8, okay, bases of support that you can use, okay, as we go through this. Feet, hands, stomach, head, back, bottom, knees, elbows, okay? Make sure you have enough space. So check your space real quick for me. I have a yoga mat that I'm going to use. If you have a mat or something like that you can use, maybe some pillows, that actually might be a good idea too. Let me turn on another light so you can see me a little bit better. Okay. So directions. Okay. So you're going to look at the number on the screen. Okay. Create a balance pose. Okay. All a pose means is that you're going to hold it there, that you can hold still using that number of body parts as bases of support. So there's going to be 2 for each number that we're going to do. So you're going to have to be creative today. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. So we're looking for the number on the screen. It's going to pop up. You're going to create different balance poses that you can hold. Hold your balance as still as you can during the 5-second countdown when it pops up. Okay, and I want you to be creative. Try using different body parts. Okay, so here's just an example so you can see how we're going to do this.
This picture is asking us to make a balance using 5 bases of support, or 5 body parts touching the floor. So I have to think to myself first, what body parts do I want to use to make up a balance? I have to count 5 things touching the floor. So maybe I decide to use 2 feet, 2 hands, that's 4, and I have to add something else to make 5, and I'll put 1 knee down too. So I have 5 things touching the floor now. 1 hand, 2 hands, 3 is a foot, 4 is this foot, and a knee. That makes 5. So once I have my 5 body parts, my 5 bases of support, now I'm trying to hold myself still for 5.
Okay, so he has 2 feet,
5,
1 knee,
4,
and 2 hands. So that
3,
is the 5.
2, 1, and done.
And then you get the minion applause.
And that's going to ask you, hey, point to the different body parts that you used as bases of support in the balance that you just did. So Mr. C, I used 2 feet, 2 hands, and 1 knee. That makes my 5.
Okay, so we're going to point at the body parts that we use on our balance. Okay, so here's balance number 1. Let's see what number it is. It's 4. Okay, so you can use, okay.
Think first.
Yes.
What body parts are you going to use?
Head, hands, feet, knees, elbows, booty, back, belly. Okay, there's one more that I'm missing. Okay, hands or feet, I think was one of them. Okay,
Get
so
ready
5.
to hold it still.
I'm going to do something easy. Hands and feet.
5,
That's
4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
So you're going to come up to your screen and choose which ones you did. So I'm going to point 2 times at the feet, okay, and 2 times at the hands because that was 4, right? So 2 hands and 2 feet equals 4. All right, so we're going to go one more round. And this time, okay, it's going to be the same number. It's going to be 4, but I want you to choose a different body part, okay, for your base of support.
Think
Okay.
first.
Thinking,
What body parts are you going to use? How can you make it look different than last time?
I think I'm going to use my booty. 1
Get
foot
ready to
and
hold
2
it
hands.
still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Okay, so I used 1 foot, 2 hands, and my bottom, my booty. Here's number 3. We're going to go down to the number 3, okay, bases of support this time. Okay, so think about what body parts you want to use. Try something different.
Think first.
Okay.
What body parts are you going to use?
I am going to use my elbows,
Get ready to hold it still.
1 knee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Good work. Good work. Okay, so I used, let's see, what did I use? I used, okay, my elbows, 2 elbows, and 1 knee. So we're going to go through one more time with 3. So find something else you can use. I think this time I might try to use my head. Okay, ready?
Think first. What body parts are you going to use? How can you make it look different than last time?
My head, 2 knees, and I'm going to hold it.
Get ready to hold it still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Good job. Did you use some different body parts? This time I used my head and my knees. I used 2 knees. Now, when you're doing this, you don't need to copy me. I'm giving you some ideas and I'm doing the activity with you. But I want you to try using different body parts for your bases of support. Okay, number 5, I think we're going to be on 2. Let's see.
Think first. What body parts are you going to use?
I'm going to use my back and 1 foot. So I've got this foot up, this
Get
foot
ready
down.
to hold it still.
Heads off, booties off.
5,
Just my
4,
back and my foot.
3, 2, 1, and done.
Okay, so this time I used my back and my foot. Okay, I don't think I've used my belly yet. Let's see. I think I might save that for next one. Let's see, what do I want to use? I think, because we're going to do 2 again. Let's see. I think I'm
Think
gonna
first. What
One
body
foot.
parts are you going to use?
and 1
How can you make it look different than last time?
1 foot and 1 hand is what I'm going to do. So you can't, let me back up a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. 1 foot, 1 hand.
Get ready to hold it still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Nice. Okay, I used 1 hand and 1 foot for our 2. What did you use? This round is going to be down to 1, so go ahead and start to think. Which bases of support are you going to use to try to balance and keep your body up? This time, I'm going to use my belly. I haven't used my belly at all. So that
Think
means the
first.
only thing that can
What
be
body
touched
parts are you going to use?
is my belly. So that means my arms and my legs and my
Get
head
ready to hold it still.
off of the floor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
I like when the minions applaud us. That's awesome. Okay, this time I think I'm going to do my booty. Just my booty. Now, most people think straight away to one foot, and that's a very good balance. If you can, try that one. But I'm going to try my booty this time. So that means just my booty is on the floor.
Think first.
Now I'm going to back up a little
What
bit.
body parts are you
So
going
I'm
to
not
use?
running into
How can you make it look different than last time?
right here. So the only thing touching the floor is my booty, and that's my base of support.
Get ready to hold it still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
All right. So it says, great job, balancers. Balance is very important, okay, in everyday life, in games and sports skills, okay, just walking in the hallway, okay, or even at Walmart, making sure that you can stay up and even, okay, without falling over. So good job on our balances and staying well balanced and even. Okay, so our healthy hero tip today, okay, is going to start with our numbers 5, 2, 1, 0. So we're going to start with our number 5, and number 5 stands for 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Okay, so all these numbers represent something that are important to your health. Okay, so eating your fruits and vegetables every day is very important. That's actually something Miss Sunshine needs to work on a little bit better. I do pretty good with getting my fruits in, but I need to be more thoughtful about getting more vegetables in, especially now that we're at home right now, and we need what those fruits and vegetables can give us, instead of eating lots of sugary stuff all the time and stuff that's full of carbohydrates and starchy and stuff. So that right there is an example of a fruit. That is a what? No, it's not a strawberry. It looks kind of like a strawberry. A watermelon. Very good. Watermelon is a fruit. And down here in the corner, I am cutting up some vegetables. You can see some asparagus. I see some tomatoes. There's a carrot. There's some mushrooms. Looks like some onions and lettuce over here. Maybe some celery. Looks like an onion, cucumbers, and maybe even some garlic back there. So making sure that you get your fruits and vegetables in every single day. Okay, maybe if you're not able to get 5 a day, try to work on just getting more in. Okay, whether it be 1 or 2 a day. So maybe you eat a vegetable, a serving of vegetables and a serving of fruits during your day, and you just start there. So just know that that's the goal. All right. Now we're going to take a second and have a mindful minute. Okay, and you can hear the calming music behind. This is called pinwheel breathing. Okay, so we're going to work on being quiet, calm, and still. Sit up straight. You're going to breathe slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when you're blowing out through your mouth, pretend that you're trying to blow the air out nice, softly, and slowly so that the pinwheel spins. Ready? In and out. In and out. Let's do 2 more together. Ready? In and out. In and out. Very good work. Okay. So we move on to our last slide, and it says super work. Now, I appreciate you getting on and joining the lesson with me. Each week, you're going to have 2 options. You can choose to go through the slides by yourself. Maybe you're at home or at daycare. and your parent or your teacher at daycare can help you walk through. But if not, I will always have a lesson of me walking through the lesson and teaching it to you and doing the lesson with you. I hope you guys had a good time and you learned some PE goodness today. Until next time, I will see you next PE Tuesday, and I hope you guys have a happy, healthy, and active rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.